This episode of Bourbon on Ice, presented by your friend Frosty and your bartender Mike Whiskey, is brought to you by the Cape Media Center of Cape Cod, Massachusetts. The views and opinions expressed during this podcast do not necessarily reflect those of the Cape Media Center. Listener discretion is advised. So how was work today?
That was fun. Landscaping is a good little side hustle.
I'm sorry, land what?
Scraping.
Land what?
Scraping.
One more time.
Land scraping.
You know, I'm just going to let that go.
All right, roll the music.
Coming up on this episode of Bourbon on Ice, 2 words, board games.
And here's 7 more words. The Haunted Mansion, Call of the Spirits.
Specificity is important. Whiskey and I crack open a board game and try to figure out how this thing works.
This is probably a bad idea.
There are heavy odds. I'm your friend Frosty.
And I'm your bartender, Mike Whiskey.
Stay tuned. You know, honestly, I think this is probably one of my more genius ideas ever.
I really doubt that. I mean, you're gonna have us both learn a completely new board game while we're recording. There's no feasible way this could possibly go wrong. You realize we're playing a spooky board game and we just said the one thing we should never say. What could possibly go wrong?
No. That's, I've got a bad feeling about this.
Oh, that's a Star Wars meme.
Oh, okay, so it's, I'm retiring tomorrow after 10 years on the force.
That's another bad thing to say.
Or I just put a down payment on a bar in Boca.
Oddly specific.
Or from here on out, it's going to be smooth sailing.
That's another bad one to say. The Lady Luck met a hurricane, and there, her luck ran out.
You're on your own with that one. I have no idea what the heck that means. Welcome, everybody, to another episode of Bourbon on Ice, where we talk everything nerdy.
Like
gentlemen. But we are not gentlemen. I mean, he is, but I'm not.
Yeah.
You should see what I'm wearing. I'm wearing my club colors right now. I've got multiple pins on for Mr. Providence Eagle and the Leather Archives.
One day when we get video on these things, you'll see.
I'm thinking, you know, when we start a Patreon at some point, that can be something we can dangle in front of people. See what's going on behind the scenes. And then when people look at the videos, it'll be like the two of us just on our phones sitting here.
Yeah, it's not much to look at. I mean, you get to see my funny shirt, too.
You belch. I clip my toenails.
You do not clip your toenails. We don't need to talk about that.
Fine, I'll bite my fingernails.
Ew.
And then, you know, a snake will crawl across the ground or something that will CG in. And will act, oh no, a snake.
We're getting way too elaborate.
No, I think this could really work. Or we can get some really nice costumes.
No.
I do know a bunch of drama students
I'm sure you do.
The two of us can do that video where the guys shut off the lights, and when they turn them back on, they say, wait a second, there's a ghost down there. They shut off the lights, turn it on, turn it off, turn it on.
Nosferatu. That's an old SpongeBob reference.
I know, I got that one. No, I'm talking about the one with one of the Paul brothers, either Jake or Logan Paul, but when the ghost finally gets close to them, they jump on it and they're beating it.
Oh, I've never seen that.
It's great. I'll show you later.
Surprise, surprise, Whiskey's never seen that.
Okay, so today I have decided to bring in... no, that's a lie. I straight up stole this from Kirk.
You decided. I had no input on this.
I dressed in all black, which for me is not hard, and I went to Kirk's place in the dead of night, and I crept in. The ghosts that live in his house were, you know, very like, hey, dude, what's going on, man? I'm like, shh, be quiet. And I stole one of his board games that I gave him for Christmas, but it was still in its plastic.
True story.
I'm not offended, Kirk. I'm not. It's a complicated game. What game?
I said it in the intro. It's Haunted Mansion.
The Haunted Mansion Call of the Spirits game. I feel that's important.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, folks. You've walked headfirst into yet another segment of the Cape Cod Nerd Word.
Is this really the Cape Cod Nerd Word, or do we need like a separate section for board games?
I'm pretty sure it's nerdy, and it's got its own spooky music. Let's roll it!
Well done.
I like it. I like this. Okay,
You're such a
so
dork.
yes, I am. I am completely dorky. I am, however, filled with rage because you took the green playing piece, and I have the purple. I mean, thanks to all my time playing Saints Row, I love purple, but green, it's okay. I'm not gonna let it go.
Thank you. It's very big of you.
That's it? You're just gonna let that go there?
Yeah.
Okay. I was waiting for a terrible biting insult to come following that. Folks, what you have right here, and we're gonna be posting these pictures later. We're gonna be posting photos of this madness later on our Twitter, and I will make sure to tell everyone where that is. We have laid out in front of us the Haunted Mansion Call of the Spirits game. It is a board game for 2 to 6 players. It is elaborate. It is full of mystery and magic, and yes, it is based on Disney's The Haunted Mansion franchise. Are you excited yet?
No.
Well, get excited. Fake it. Fake it. You're gonna have a girlfriend at some point. Wait, you already do. So you should know how to do this.
Woo.
There we go.
Wait, let me... Yay.
All right, the purpose of this game, as read from the back of the box: serpents and spiders, tale of a rat, calling the spirits wherever they're at. That's a shout out to everyone who loves the Haunted Mansion and knows exactly who says that. Disney's beloved The Haunted Mansion comes to life in this ghostly game of spooky spirits roam the endless hallway in order to contact the happy haunts that reside in the mysterious manor's many rooms. Enlist the help of Madame Leota in the seance room, but avoid the hitchhiking ghosts who move around the mansion, haunting visitors with their ghastly appearance. Become too haunted and you might end up becoming the mansion's next resident. No! I'm adding the no, it's not actually on the box. No!
Is this like the movie with Eddie Murphy?
We don't speak of that. No one speaks of that.
I didn't know.
The fans of the Haunted Mansion franchise fans despise that movie. It was not a good movie. It was a flop. And there's a lot of people who, when they announce they're doing a brand new one and they're retconning that, were like, yes, justice, yes.
I had no idea about any of this, but that's not a surprise.
Laid out in front of us is a board with with 6 rooms, an endless hallway, and a seance room with the ghostly Madame Leota. There's also a playing piece for the hitchhiking ghosts resting in the crypt. There are 3 game pieces, which we chose. He's green, I'm purple, and our friend Bob. Bob is with us in air form.
I was gonna say, why do we have 3 pieces on the board if there's only 2 of us?
For the heck of it.
For the halibut?
For that, oh. You're just terrible. You're just like the worst kind of person. That was from Elder Nerd, wasn't it?
No. I don't remember where it was from.
Okay, so also, whoops, I gotta put the game back on the spinner. Also, there is a stack of cards, another stack of cards, another stack of cards, and 2 spinners. Plus, I have here in my hand a mysterious floating candelabra, which, according to the rules of this game, indicates who goes first, and it goes to the person who has most recently heard a ghost story.
Yeah, the last one I heard was in, like, 2018. Actually, I didn't hear about it. I was the subject of it.
Okay, we gotta hear this. Go ahead. Tell me quick.
Okay, so, back in 2018, 2017? Right around there. I was at the Cape Cod Community College.
Shout out to WKKL.
I was doing security at the time, and I'm in the arts center.
Oh my gosh.
I'm in the arts center, and I'm playing a piano, and I hear a voice whisper in my ear, "You've gotten pretty good at this." I booked it the hell out of that building so fast.
Oh my gosh, that's freaky.
Yeah.
That is freaky as all hell.
Oh yeah. It wasn't a scary voice. It was like I'm very proud of you. Like
that's kind of even worse. It's just casual.
It was a casual, very proud, kind of gentlemanly voice.
You had a very casual visitation.
Yes. You've gotten quite good at this.
Okay, well, since you told me, I still heard it. But the ghost story that I heard was Kirk, whose board game I stole, calls me in a panic one night very recently, like last week. You know, it was here again. What? The ghost in my apartment. It just walked literally from the dining room to the kitchen. And I said, "Are you sure that it wasn't your landlord?" "They're not home." And it was an all white. I said, All right, what else is happening? All the hairs on my neck are standing up and the lights went on. Well, that's certainly not good.
No.
No, it's not.
But now I'm the most recent hearer of a ghost story. So
Oh,
you
all
must
right,
now give
fine.
me that.
You can have the floating candelabra. Okay, people, we're going to take a crash course. And yes, I have watched videos online. I read the instructions. I know how this is played.
And you still have no idea.
No, I know.
You know?
Like I've said, well, I mentioned before, this game is actually a lot easier to understand than you would think, but calculating the score, that can be the part that really is the head scratcher. So we're going to jump right into it. All right. The object of this game is put those down immediately. You can't see those?
Why'd you put them in front of me? If they're in front of me, I gotta look.
That's it. You're losing a finger.
Nice Johnny Depp trial reference there.
How did I walk into that?
I don't know.
No, seriously, I don't know. Okay. The purpose of this game is, sorry, I got to jump back. The lore of the Haunted Mansion is told by the ghost host, the Haunted Mansion being the ride in pretty much every single park, or at least an iteration of it, that the Haunted Mansion is home to 999 happy haunts, but there's room for 1,000. And when you leave the mansion, you're told that a ghost will follow you home and haunt you until you return, thus making a never-ending cycle of ghosts that leave and ones that come back, so there's always exactly 999! Yay, math! And a cult. Yeah, that kind of screwed me up as a kid. I think it still has. In this game, there's 99 haunts, indicated by these, symbolized by green playing cards over here.
Okay.
What you want is to collect as many of these ghosts as... Oh, wait, that's the best card ever. I'm hiding that at the bottom of the pile, so no one can get it. You want to get as many cards as you can, and there are scores written on these ghost cards. However, in the end, you'll discover that having certain sets of them indicate what a score is. If you have one of this particular set, that means you have 3 points. If you have 2, 0. But if you have 3, it means you have 7 points. Other combinations will occur. Sometimes the ghosts will even have commands written on them. If you've collected this one, you need to do this. Also, at the beginning of each turn, we draw a special card that indicates how the gameplay will change for the round. The Haunted Mansion is home to the 3 hitchhiking ghosts. That's, they're cute. They're over there. That's Gus, Phineas, and Ezra.
I'm glad you know their names, because I sure as hell don't.
Towards the end of the ride, there's a corridor that you enter, and thanks to some tricks, some special effects that have always been in the ride, the ghosts appear in the cart with you.
Oh, that's pretty wild.
The thing is, though, over the years, they've made them more advanced, so now they don't just sit there. Now they're, like, smiling, they're dancing, they're going through your bags.
Oh, wow.
You know
what?
what?
Are they paid actors?
Or... No, they're generated.
Animatronics, or?
Kind of a bit of both. I don't want to give too much away. You know what? I have to say this right now. On the front, look there, Whiskey. You can see those are the 3 hitchhiking ghosts right there.
Yes, I see.
Gus, Phineas, and Ezra.
Which one is which?
Top hat is Phineas, is the one in the middle, and Gus is on the end with a ball and chain.
I like Gus. Gus looks like a chill dude.
Okay, so, again, Kirk, sorry. I don't think I've told anyone this, so I'm going to tell it now.
Oh, no.
Yeah, for Christmas one year, since Kirk is a huge fan of the Haunted Mansion, has memorabilia and posters and stuff all over his house, I got him the very expensive Hitchhiking Ghosts plushie set.
Okay.
And he said, oh, I love them. They're so great. He took them out of the bag and he put them on top of his bureau across the room. But then he built a shelf next to his bed where he's got a big Haunted Mansion poster. He's like, I'm going to put it over here under the poster, right next to this lamp. So he brings them over and he arranges them right next to each other in order, might I add, on the counter, on the shelf.
Yep.
Then this particular night, he's sitting in bed, he's reading, all the other lights in the house are off except for the lamp, and he says, all right, I'm done. And he turns off the lamp, puts his phone down, and he rolls over, and that's the moment he realizes that the face of the ghosts glow in the dark.
Oh, no.
Their horrible eyes, their grinning teeth leering at him out of the darkness. I didn't know either. I'm so sorry, Kirk. All I can say is that light went back on quickly. I do so much I love him so much, but I do so many awful things to him unintentionally. Last night I encouraged him to get Taco Bell.
Taco Hell.
So what you have to do with this game is collect ghosts, but see these purple cards here?
I do see those little purple cards.
These are called haunts.
Okay.
Each of the haunts has a
Wait, I
numeric
thought the other
value.
cards were called haunts.
No, these are ghosts. These are haunts.
Okay.
I know. There's distinctions, weirdly enough. The board is made to look like the inside of the mansion. That's the ballroom, the dining room. I think that's the foyer. There's the graveyard, the crypt, and the mausoleum. And this is called the Endless Hall. These are all locations inside the ride. And right here is the seance room where Madame Leota stays.
All right. Are we moving clockwise?
Yeah, we're going to move clockwise. But anyway, these haunt cards you want to avoid because they have numeric values on them from 1 to 3. And at the end of the game, you want to be the person who has the least number of these because you spend the time racking up a score here.
Okay.
And that's based on sets. The person who has the most haunts at the ends loses their highest score.
Okay.
Which can really, in the end, impact your overall score. You want to be the person who has the highest score. Now, every single turn, there's a card here that just explains actions. Every player can perform up to 3 actions. To move, which is to move their piece around the board, and these are the only places you move right here.
Yeah.
But you're technically in these rooms. To rotate the Endless Hall, and thus move from various parts of the mansion.
Interesting.
If there is a ghost card in a room, to collect that ghost. Now, the first 3 motions you can do as many times as you want, but the last 2, duel and discard, you can only do those once. How does one duel, you ask?
It's time to duel.
Are we really gonna sing? No, we're not gonna sing that. For another time, people, but yay, go Yu-Gi-Oh! I love that.
Oh,
go
good heavens.
Inzectors.
Oh, good heavens, look at the time.
Oh no, the doors are locked. You're not getting out alive. You can duel a player to steal one of their cards, their ghost cards. You use that by using these spinners. You wager a number on the spinners, and the other person spins their spinner. You show it to each other, and whoever has the higher number wins. You would think everyone would just go with 3, but the drawback is every time you wager a number, you have to draw, whether you win or lose, that number of haunt cards. So, sure, you may win a good ghost, but you will still count against your own score.
Interesting.
And lastly, there's what's called discard. These little haunts that are building up, you can go into this room in the middle and get rid of them. Okay, so how do you collect ghosts, you ask? Well, wait, you didn't ask.
How do you collect ghosts, Frosty?
Like pulling teeth with you, dude. Like pulling teeth. Every single time a turn starts, you move these 3 hitchhiking ghosts, the specific number of that card, around the mansion. And also, you count the number of players and add 3. So that would be, since there's 2 of us, 5. You would lay out, clockwise from where the ghosts wind up, a ghost card.
That was the best Freudian slip I've ever heard.
Wait, what did I say?
Said clockwise.
I did not.
You did too. Listen to it when you go back over on the.
If I'm going to be horrified by this, then it's going to be by my own hand. Wait, no, I'm making that worse. No, stop. Hatred for everyone. Hatred. So, there are more or less the basics, and you keep playing until, in that card pile right in front of you, a special one pops up that says Final Round. You won't know when it's coming, but that means it's the final turn for everyone to do their stuff and rack up points.
It could possibly be the first turn is the final round.
Well, the rules suggest that you take out the bottom 4 cards and shuffle it in there. So you'll at least have a couple of rounds. And they also say count the number of people and remove cards for that. You know, so everything continues. Like I said, it's actually a lot easier once you've done it. And I played this. I've got it. Okay. I'm ready. Okay. I totally got this. And we're going to play, you know, a shortened version because there's 2 of us and we have a time limit.
Yes, we do. I also,
still don't know what we're talking about.
I still don't know, but I also have the feeling, you know, when you're at a friend's house and you're playing a board game that you've never played before, but your friend has because he has it. And your friend is just going to take you for a ride and win every time because he knows the rules, the quote-unquote rules, and he's just going to change them whenever it suits him.
I would never do something like that. Plus, you're looking at someone who lost in his first game of Mario Party when he invited people over to his house and threw a tantrum. Okay, people. So, let's get started.
Whee!
I can't wait to clean the floor with you. This is just going to be, a friendly little game, but I will crush and destroy you. That's just the way I roll.
Bring it on.
Well, if you insist. No one says I didn't warn ya.
The Cape Media Center, located in Dennisport, Cape Cod, Massachusetts, is a non-profit community media center and the public access TV station for the towns of Barnstable, Yarmouth, Dennis, Harwich, and Chatham. Our mission is to build community through media, enhance democratic communication, and facilitate free expression by providing these towns with a state-of-the-art media resource center. Members can become trained in our video and audio equipment and produce their own media content. Membership includes training classes, access to our field equipment, studios, and facility, as well as airtime. Podcasters and music producers can share their content on our website. For more information, visit capemedia.org.
Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Oh.
Who do you, Winnie the Pooh?
Okay, then. Wow. Okay, so turn over the movement card and we'll see where we're going here.
We are going 4 clockwise.
Okay, let me move them ghosties. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, look, we're in the dining room.
That's counterclockwise.
Not from where I'm sitting. Oh, wait, right. The clock goes in that direction too. We're gonna pretend that didn't happen. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, look, we're outside, and that never happened. Frosty didn't forget the way a clock goes. That would just be silly.
And this one says, in all duels, only the player who gets the ghost card must draw the number of haunt cards they bid.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Okay, so you go first. Make your actions. Oh, wait. Since you moved there, starting from there, and we got to put out 5 ghosts. So let's see.
1, 2, 3, 4.
5.
De Mayo.
Wow. These are some like really unpleasant looking ghosts. They all got like snarls and stuff. This one is so snooty looking. Okay, it's your turn.
All right.
Go ahead, and you've got 3 actions. Move, rotate, collect, duel, and discard. And I promise I won't distract you at all. Mess up.
I don't know how I mess up, but I guess I shall move into the crypt and collect
Dancers.
the dancers.
Dancing ghosts. They look so happy.
They do look very nice. And then my third move will be to move back into the seance room.
Smart of you. But you will lose terror. I have no idea.
I'm sorry, Frosty. The only thing smart about me is my ass. Gotcha.
All right. Well, this is kind of making this one useless. I'm moving my piece into the dining room where I'm collecting a tea party ghost. There's a little tea emblem. And this one has a little requirement. Move the hitchhiking ghosts 1 room when I collect this card. Unfortunately, you are safe at this moment. I would have put that where you are, but I'm putting him back in the crypt where you belong. Ghosts. And then I'm gonna just rotate the board for, the heck of it over here. Okay, and now, Bob. Bob, what are you going to do?
Bob.
Bob is moving into the room with the ghosts, so he has to collect a haunt.
Bob.
No, wait, let's get rid of Bob.
Bob.
Bob's ridiculous. Let's get rid of Bob.
Bob.
Turns over. Turns over. Okay. Draw the next card.
All right, the next card. We've got counterclockwise 3. At the start of your turn, you may draw 1 haunt card to take an extra action this turn.
Ooh. Okay. Your turn.
I'll do it.
He did it!
I drew a haunt card.
He purposefully sabotaged himself, and I am loving that.
Yeah.
I just want to watch the world burn.
So, I get move 1, collect...
Oh, wait, we need to put out more ghosts. Sorry. Where are they? All right, so...
Oh.
1,
2, 3,
4. Oh my gosh, these are the guys from the elevator.
5.
That's freaky. Okay, so go ahead. You moved, so that's 1 motion.
Oh. Not where I want to move now.
Okay, so let's there you are.
Okay,
Restart your turn. Okay.
I'll move here. Collect.
So now you've got 2 dancing ghosts. That's
Yep.
worth 7 points because you got 2 of them.
I will rotate 1.
Oh wait, that doesn't affect me because you just rotated.
And now I will collect for 4.
Yeah, these ones are kind of complicated. From the look of it, these are the portrait ghosts. They're unique. This guy is, not wearing no pants, but he's standing on top of a keg of dynamite. That's not going to end well. It's also lit. The poor guy.
All right. And that card I collected said draw a haunt when you collect this card.
You're already behind. You're falling completely into my trap. Soon you'll be standing at the bottom of a hole and staring up while I stand above you with a shovel. I mean, my turn.
I guess I'll be number 1000.
I'm going to rotate the board, the hallway. So look, now I'm outside in the graveyard, and I'm going to collect, and I can discard a haunt. Oh, by the way, this little eye symbol, that means haunt.
Yes.
Okay. I collected him, and I've collected him. And, just to keep things magical and strange, I'm just going to rotate the entire board.
You've
all
already
the way.
done 3. You moved and then collected twice.
Right, you're right. I, again, forgot, because you took that 3rd thing. I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm losing track of things. Must calm down. Drink soothing tea. Think calming thoughts. Oh, take your turn already. I want to destroy you.
Well, it's the next round, so.
Yes, do it. Do it.
Flipsies.
Please, what do we got?
Clockwise 1. If you end your turn.
Oh, no. He wound up in my place.
Yes.
That means I gotta draw 2.
Oh, snap.
How could you? How
There-
could you do this to me? I've only been sitting here mocking you and saying I want to destroy you.
If you end your turn in a room with at least one other player, draw a haunt card. Interesting.
Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention, haunts, you don't have an obligation to show people what they are. Ghosts, you do, but haunts, that's how you screw people over in this game, because there are sometimes you actually can give someone one or force one upon people, and if they say, I can see yours, they're going to pick the low numbers, so I'm putting these 2 down here.
Interesting.
Okay, continue your turn.
I shall move a.
And we got to put ghosts in.
Oh, yeah, that's right. So,
We keep forgetting to put those
1,
damn ghosts in the mansion.
2, 3,
4.
4, 5.
Wow, there's a lot of ghosts in that ballroom right now. That poor organ player's not going to have much room.
No.
Okay, so you moved.
No, I won't move.
You won't move?
I won't move.
You'll do nothing.
I shall collect for my first action, which allows me to draw a card from the ghost deck when you collect this card.
I can't believe I didn't see that coming. But wait, it's written on the card. I should have seen that coming.
Yep.
Oh, wait, hang on. Now I can see it coming. Glasses. Wait, no one knew I wore glasses. I've outed myself. You got 1 more action. But you don't have to take it.
No, I got 2 more actions.
Well, you didn't move. You collected, that's right.
I collected. So I
Look
shall
at you already figuring out the rules.
rotate
How to be crafty.
and collect again this blue ghost, who allows me to discard a haunt when I collect them.
Those ones are called Grim Grinning Ghosts.
Interesting.
When you're on the ride, they pop up like this. And then they lower on mechanical arms. And then they lower mechanical arms. And if the
Our
ride ever
listener-
gets stopped in front of one of them, it's really terrible for you. Because you just have to sit there staring at them going up and down.
All right, it is your turn, Frosty.
I just want to get a photo of your hilarious shirt as we're sitting here. The shirt that I can't believe you made.
I didn't make it.
I mean, you had made for
A
you.
friend of mine gave it to me.
But it's still kind of awesome but hilarious.
Elder Nerd has the only other one. So it's literally just us.
That's insane. Hang on, I'm trying to awkwardly take a selfie when I could just hand you the camera
Yes, you can.
while I take my turn. Okay, let's see. Where am I and what am I doing? Well, I'm going to do 2 collections right now. I'm collecting 1 ghost. I'm collecting a 2nd ghost. And then, what should I do? What should I do? Well, I've collected 2, but I'm going to be safe, and I'm going to move back into the seance room.
Okay.
Your turn.
Well, ghost turn. Clockwise 3. 1, 2, 3.
Uh-oh.
I get 2 haunts?
You get 2 haunts. You are haunted twice. That's twice as nice. I mean, it's not for you. I'm laughing at you for that. And let's put the ghosts in this time. Why do we always forget that?
Starting in or after?
In.
Flip it over.
Oh, that one's wearing a top hat.
All right.
This one is stuck in a portrait. Hey, it's the guy standing on the keg of dynamite again.
Yep. 3.
Oh, that's sad. Oh, wait, no, they're dancing.
4.
That is kind of sad. Dancing is really
5.
sad. This is prom season. A lot of people are having very sad dances right now. It's called twerking. What are the instructions?
If you end your turn in the hitchhiking ghost room, move them exactly 2 rooms in either direction, haunting players as usual. Very neat.
Except I'm safe where I am.
Yes, you are.
Yes, it's working in my favor. Go ahead.
I shall begin by rotation, collect for B.
What is it with you and all these dancing ghosts? Are you putting together like a river dance?
Well, each set of 2 is 7 points.
I'm just thinking, next on America's Got Talent, it's Whiskey and his dancing ghosts. It could totally work. One more move.
And my final will be to move to the safe seance room.
How dare you do exactly what I did? How dare you make a good decision? You're supposed to suck at this. My turn. Okay. What does that say, though? If we end up in the same room as the hitchhiking ghosts, not each other?
If you end your turn in the hitchhiking ghost room, move them exactly 2 rooms in either direction, haunting players as usual.
I know this is a bad idea, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm moving into the ballroom where the hitchhiking ghosts are, and I only have to pick one. And then I'm going to do 2 collections. Collect. And then I'm moving those ghosts.
Oh.
Move them, our ghosts, into the foyer. Stay in the foyer, dude.
You have to draw another haunt.
Why?
Look at one of the ghosts you picked up.
Again, you think I would have noticed that, but in my fit of jealous anger and overzealousness, I totally disregarded the rules and screwed myself again. This is why people win when they play games with me. Okay, go ahead. Your turn.
Alrighty. Flipping over the card. The haunts. Hitchhiking ghosts travel 2 clockwise. 1, 2.
There is now a lot of ghosts outside.
2.
Oh, there's the opera singer.
3, 4.
This one's got a top hat, too.
5.
Oh, she's Egyptian.
Oh, that's neat.
I must have it. And what's the command?
The command, after putting ghosts in the mansion, move all ghost cards in rooms adjacent to the hitchhiking ghosts into their room.
Intriguing.
Yeah, very intriguing.
Okay, so it's a good thing they're sitting outside the mausoleum because now it's packed. They're having a total party out there.
Yeah.
Okay, make your move.
All right, my first move is to discard a haunt.
No, how could you? Now that puts you at an advantage. Stop learning the rules.
And then I shall move to where you are and collect one of the ghosts.
Thank you, Josh Groban. That's a very loaded meta, terrible reference. I won't explain it, but I will not apologize for it.
Yeah.
Okay, let me see. What have I got here? What have I got? I really need to start paying attention to the actual things I'm picking up. Okay. Yeah, that's a problem. I haven't really been building any sets, and everything is just kerfuffled, but I know what I want. I'm going to rotate, draw 1 card,
Collect, and you need to draw a
collect
haunt.
1 haunt, but then, oh no, I didn't think of that right at all. I was gonna go back into the seance room and discard, but now I gave myself an extra. Oh. Fine, I'm going into the seance room now. And I'm pouting.
Pouting, he says.
Yes, I am. I'm allowed to do that. Go.
All right, the ghosts move clockwise 3.
Are you sure that's clockwise? Oh yeah, this is, sorry.
1, 2,
I got him.
3.
Okay, we're gonna have to put out some extra places at that table. That dining room is now full.
2, 3, 4.
Oh, something rare.
Ooh.
There are at least, I think, 5 prime ghosts that you really want, and this one is called the Organist. He's sitting at an organ that's spewing skulls. This is a kid's game, right?
Yeah.
Not entirely sure.
Yeah.
What is the instruction?
Instruction, if you end your turn in the seance room, discard a haunt card.
Go for it.
My first action is to collect what is in front of me. My second action is to move into the seance room. My third action is to duel.
No, you can't. I refuse. Okay, let's go.
Alrighty.
Bring it on. Let's throw down.
What are the rules for this again?
Everyone picks a random number. Well, not a random. You pick a number on the spinner,
Okay.
and then we show it to our opponent. Depends on who's got the highest number, they win. But you still have to draw that number of cards.
Of haunts.
Of haunts. So I'm set. One,
Likewise.
two, three.
2. What happens if we both get 2?
We both have to still draw the number of cards, but unfortunately, no one wins. It's a draw. Hunt.
So you keep your...
Yes.
Oh gosh.
It is. Oh no! You've knocked over a tiny pile of cards. There's hauntings everywhere.
And since I've ended my turn here, I discard one of my haunts.
Just put it in the giant pile that's growing here. Okay. You're completely despicable, but I still consider you my friend.
Let's be honest, it's because I'm completely despicable that you still consider me your friend.
I don't think I'm friends with any normal people. I don't think I'm friends with anyone who's just genuinely full of life and sunshine.
I'm generally full of life and sunshine, until we play games.
You swear like a Catholic priest stubbing his toe in the rectory during a crowded sermon.
Oh gosh, golly darn it!
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry you had to hear that. I apologize. Those poor virgin ears out there.
You keep doing it, man.
This pile is so big.
That's what she said.
And there's the reason that we're friends. Okay, so, fine. There's only one way out of this. I'm going to discard one right now.
Okay.
Then I'm going to move up here, and I'm going to claim this special card, the Organist. Yes, it is mine. And now, turn over the next card. And
oh, it's the final round.
It's the final round.
Put 3 extra ghost cards in the mansion.
Okay. 1.
Oh, no. In the dining room.
1, 2. Oh my gosh, this guy's passed out under a table. Look at it. Look at it. Oh, and that one's freaky. She has an extra set of eyes on her looking glasses.
Yeah.
That's weird. Make your moves.
My moves.
Make a move.
Oh, we forgot to move the hitchhiking ghost counterclockwise.
1, 2, 3. Because they went by me, I gotta draw one of these, so that made discarding. Okay, continue.
Anyways, what do I want to do?
Surrender completely? I accept.
Nope. Move into the graveyard 1, collect this young lady 2, collect this gentleman 3, which gives me an extra ghost card to collect.
I am so upset. But I am going to rotate into the ballroom, draw this guy, discard one of my haunts, because I can. And, oh, what the heck, I'll just grab one more of these weird singing statues, and that's it. We're done.
That's the end of the game.
Okay, so now comes the fun part, the funnest fun part that ever fun. Scoring. Yeah. First, what you do is you look at all of your haunts. Calculate the number.
3.
3, 5, 7, 8, 11, 14. I have 14.
Okay.
Wait a minute. You only have 3?
I only have 3.
How does that how you just learned how to play this? How are you doing it better than me?
You told me the rules, man.
Why didn't I simply blindfold you and hit you with a bat several times? It's hard to play games when that happens.
All right. So, what do the haunts mean? I reduce what?
Well, blunt and simple. Who at this table has the most haunts? That would be me.
Yep.
So you do nothing.
Oh.
I have to calculate my piles of scores here, and the one that's the highest, because I have the most haunts, I have to eliminate. So, calculate your score normally.
Alrighty.
Let's see, I've got, because of these two, I've got
14, 18,
10,
20, 21, 22.
15, 15.
25.
And you're making sure to follow the little things on the bottom like this, right?
Yep.
Okay. I've got, okay, 4, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15. I said 15, right?
Yep.
And I've got 3 of these, so that's 9. I totally don't need a calculator right now. I'm doing this in my head.
Lies. Lies and slander.
That's 24. What? I think I'm right.
Okay, so you got 24, and then you have to nix your highest one.
That's right. And then I got this special one that says I can get 1 point plus 2 for every dancing ghost. I have no dancing ghosts. So that would be the 9 that I have to get rid of, which means that I still have 16. Are you actually telling me that I lost?
Yep.
Are you telling me that I lost this game?
Yep.
Are you telling? You know, I totally can see this.
Yeah. This happens a lot, actually. You give me a new game and I wipe the floor.
We're not talking about the Flux incident. We're not talking about it ever. Now go stand in a corner. I need to throw a hissy fit.
All right, Weed'em and Wheat Boys, full house.
Not so fast, buddy. 5 2s.
Whoa, looks like I lose. Except for this.
No, not the wild draw 4. You haven't won yet. I summon Magic Stone Soldier in defense position.
Damn it, I roll. Ha! A 6 and a skull and crossbones. Take that.
My turn to throw the marbles.
Now if I activate my Helm of Invisible Destruction.
Yahtzee!
Colonel Mustard in the library with the revolver.
Okay, seriously, do either of us know how to play poker?
No, but I think we'd do pretty well at Calvin Ball. That was a good played game, though. Oh, I had fun. I was surprised. I wasn't expecting to have fun. I was expecting confusion, especially with the score counting, but the score counting actually didn't turn out to be that bad.
Leave me alone. I'm starting a fire so I can burn this game. Can't believe it. By the way, this episode of Bourbon on Ice is brought to you by Market Street Bookshop in Mashpee Commons, located at 31 Market Street, Mashpee, Massachusetts. Embrace diversity and find support for local authors and artists at the Market Street Bookshop, where your favorite new read is just a browse away. For more information, give them a call at 508-539-6985. Now, I'm going to with utter grace and
poise.
Now look at him, he's putting words in my mouth. Is humiliating me at this game not enough for you? Huh? Is that not enough? Bites off finger. Bites off second finger. Scrawls message on wall in blood. Risky cheats. Haunts station forever. Haunts whiskey forever. Gets exercised by Elder Nerd because he's kind of scary. Comes back in next life as Hasbro employee.
The whiskey domicile is also protected, warded from vengeful spirits as well, so that wouldn't work.
Knowing you, I totally get that. There's swords, there's like antiques around your house. The place basically looks like if if dark wizards attacked, it would hold up for several days. It's like, whiskey, what do we do? It's okay, we have a loaded bar and plenty of anti-magic.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, okay.
And the crows are on our side. We actually got the, No, Mama Crow brought her baby over to us this morning. It was great.
You have the power of the crows.
Yes.
Are you David Bowie? Is this the labyrinth?
It's only forever.
You remind me of the Babe.
Babe? What Babe?
The Babe with the power.
What power?
The power of voodoo.
Hoodoo?
You do.
Do what?
Remind me of the Babe. Weren't you listening? I just said it, dude. Everyone, this game, once again, yoink. This game that we played was Disney's The Haunted Mansion Call of the Spirits board game. It is, unfortunately, the latest hill I have died on.
I gave it a 6 out of 10.
Once again, intense explanation, a lot of setup, but one of those things that once you get it, you get it. And it's definitely more fun with more people. We should get Miggs in on this next time.
He'd enjoy this one.
He would.
He'd stomp our faces in and win.
I refuse to believe that Miggs could possibly beat the two of us.
Miggs is cutthroat, let me tell you.
How cutthroat?
Like, he will take you to task, salt your fields, and burn your house.
We're talking Hamilton v. Jefferson here, right?
Yeah, basically.
Oh, boy. If you would like to leave us a comment on our YouTube channel, the Bourbon on Ice with your friend Frosty and your bartender Mike Whiskey, or if you would like to contact us on Facebook at the same name, or Twitter, which we do have, at Whiskey Frosty.
Leave us a comment on any sort of board game you'd like us to play in the future.
Or you can email us directly at whiskeyandfrosty@yahoo.com. And that's A-N-D. Whiskey, A-N-D, Frosty @yahoo.com. Your name's first. Is there nothing you won't take from me?
You're the one who made the email.
Will you let me have this moment? Next time on Bourbon on Ice. How unreasonable.
Booty calls, last-minute dates, and 2 a.m. phone calls. We've all been there.
And now we're discussing the ones that almost happened, but yeah, didn't after all.
And that's probably for the best. Tune in next time, and as always, have a cold one on us. Probably best it didn't happen. You end up with an STI or something.
That's really the note you're going to end this on?
Yeah.
Is there nothing you won't take from me?
This podcast was recorded at and produced by Cape Media Center on Cape Cod, Massachusetts by podcasting duo Mike Whiskey and your friend Frosty. All music and sound credits go to soundstripe.com. Special thanks to Jamie Horton, Emily Tulloch, Gabrielle Rawson. For more information on Bourbon on Ice, visit our social media page at twitter.com/whiskeyfrosty. For more information on Cape Media Center, visit capemedia.org. For more listening options and a variety of podcasting entertainment, visit our hosts at buzzsprout.com and capemediacenter.org.